Hello and welcome to Under the Covers, episode 23. I am your host, Nick. This is your host, Jett. And before we even get started talking about the episode, I want to welcome everybody to our new space. Maybe we'll show some B-roll of the entire area. But we did some changes. Those of you who have been with us from the beginning knew that we were originally doing interviews in a space with green walls and a bunch of pictures of friends and bands and other fun things, and now we are in the t-shirt room. We've done a lot of stuff to get this together. This is the first time we're recording in it, so that's super fun.
It's actually the retro room.
It is the retro room. What you guys can't see is an old tube CRT television behind the camera, and that is plugged into a lot of old video game consoles because that's who I am.
It's so cool.
Gamer. Gamer.
I love it.
So every episode, obviously, we choose a song from either our past, present, or future, which would be unusual, and discuss it. We said it in the future like one time, and now it's kind of just stopped. But we discuss that song, we talk about its relevance in our life of music, and then we perform that song at the end of every episode. For people who are interested in bonus features, including episodes, rewatches, and reviews, and blooper reels, and bonus episodes, join us on Patreon at patreon.com/UTC Music Podcast. It is a lot of fun over there. Mm-hmm. Welcome.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Episode 23. We made it.
We made it.
Today we're going to talk about a song that you chose. I've got a lot to say, but I want to hear your stuff first.
Like what?
Well, no. I said you're... I'll jump in. Don't worry.
I chose this song because I love this electronic group. It started as a duo, and now it's just a single dude taking it over. His buddy, Ken, I don't know, just kind of quit the group.
After how long?
God, I want to say like 15 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
And they're pretty well known. I mean, you know, they're a big group to just sort of walk away from. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It'd be like if just like one of the Daft Punk guys is like, nah, I'm all right.
Right. You got this right, bro.
He's like, what? I'm like, it's both. Okay.
Yeah, but Scott took it over, and he's doing great. He's doing great. Yeah, they're great. So they're an electronic group. Started in the mid-90s. Mm-hmm. And just do a fantastic job with everything they've put out and everything he's put out, and even his solo stuff is just incredible. He's touring again. I almost got a ticket to go. He's playing Janice Landing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that'd be such a fun show. And then for some reason the website glitched out and I couldn't get the ticket. But after fees and stuff, it would have been $60. Start off as $30. I was like,
oh.
I hate fees.
Thanks.
I really just, you know what?
Thanks, Ticketmaster.
Whatever,
StubHub,
Ticketmaster.
Whatever you are.
Yeah,
now.
exactly. I was like, never mind. Anyway, I've seen him a couple times, so I'm okay.
Yeah,
not going.
You're good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I haven't. I mean, I've heard their stuff, but I haven't heard all. You know, not to know it. Of like, oh, I like this song, and catching up on it as you were trying to decide which song to do. I kind of felt like I should be hunting vampires listening to this. Like this. It immediately brought me there, and I'm sure it brought you to probably a different place.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, definitely not hunting vampires, but like they did such a good job at I don't know, bridging the gap between trip hop and electronic music. Like he puts so many awesome beats together, and like it kind of came out of the trip hop era, and still brought that same vibe in, but then like added amazing electro beats, and it's mostly a breakbeat genre, but it can definitely kind of be housey at times. But yeah, it's amazing.
I am still learning all of those phrases. Like you say those things, and I know they mean stuff, but I couldn't. In my head, there's no frame of reference of like, oh, well, this is what that sounds like, and this is what that. Nope.
Yeah.
Whereas like, you know, I know like, oh, well, that's thrash metal and that's power metal and that's like groove metal, like
same kind of thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but like I don't
in a
have
different
that
genre. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that frame of reference yet.
It's so good. It's so good. And this particular song, so the singer on this, off of the 97 release, from the album I chose.
Okay.
Glitch. She sings on 2 different songs.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we were going to do just this one song, and then today as I was driving up listening to it, I was listening to the other song too on the same album, and I was like, it'd be really fun to kind of merge these two, which was really no effort on your part, just for me to like you just have to, play the same thing, and I could still like make this kind of a remix, but not really a remix. I mean, I just added the lyrics of the other song to the end of this one. Kind of like a callback, like, see what I did there?
It reminded me, when you said you were going to do that, first panic, and then it reminded me of when we did Massive Attack, that we kind of mushed a couple things together.
Yeah.
But those were like 3 very disparate songs that we arranged together. This was more of like, hey, keep going, and I'm going to call
do
this
what you're doing, and
yeah. And because I never improvise anything, I was like, ugh.
Help. But it worked out great.
Yeah.
I think.
I think so too.
You'll have to let me know.
Yeah. I was happy with the results. I gotta tell you, when you chose this song, I was pretty intimidated by it. It is way outside of my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
There's no guitar in the song, so
there is now.
kind of had to come up with anything that I could to fill some of that space. Really played outside of my comfort zone. Used a lot of effects. Used a looper.
Yeah.
This isn't something that like I'm really used to or comfortable with. And when we started rehearsing it, I was like, hey, we only have a limited amount of time to get this because of lighting and other stuff we have going on. So we only have like 20 minutes to get this one song. And usually it takes us a little bit longer than that. So the pressure was on. And second take, we had it.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was good, but I was like, let me try it again.
Yeah, the first one was fine. But yeah, the second one was certainly better.
Yeah. And it only took 2 takes. We had a little bit of a false start from in the first one. But
that's normal. We always do that.
Wait, now? Oh, I'm supposed to come in? Oh, shit.
Right. Oh, there was a chorus there? Okay, whatever.
Good times. Yeah, but this, I want to say band, it's not a band. This dude was like a massive part, and is still a massive part of my musical influences, because they just really crossed so many bridges. He really crossed so many bridges, and it's like just one guy now.
It's funny because not being well versed in this genre, I always confuse this group with the Dust Brothers.
Oh, sure. Easy to do.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure that wasn't. I'm looking at my arm. I'm like, oh, something just scraped that. I know what it was, but that was a tree. It was just all right.
They were both massively influential at the same time.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I can totally see where you get that.
Dust Brothers were putting down the Fight Club soundtrack in '98.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah,
so, is there anything lyrically about this song that you gravitated towards?
Yeah. It's like it's definitely a relationship. I don't know, a complex relationship storyline. And that could be the relationship with yourself, or it could be a relationship with someone else. I almost feel like it's a relationship with herself, which it makes it even more cray-cray.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up. The lyrics are kind of fucked up. They're great.
Wow.
They're so good.
Wow.
Yeah. And even the second part of the song, which is the other song, still, I mean, she just does a great job at putting lyrics together that are kind of like, we having some issues. We having some issues.
Wow.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. And just the way, like when you listen to the original, there's like Scott did such a good, well, and Ken at that, at that time, did such a good job at mixing all that together to kind of like play that dichotomy out, like whether it was a relationship with herself or someone else, like just that kind of tweaked weirdness. Like, I don't know what's happening right now. Yeah. But yeah, it's good. So yeah, the lyrics are great.
I never would have thought of like self-relationship in that analysis. I never would have come up with that.
I mean, you are your own nemesis. And that's kind of what I feel. That's the vibe I feel of this song. It's almost like it could have been about somebody else, but it could have very well been about herself. We all got demons.
I love it. I mean, I love that you love it. And I love that we took a stab at it. It ended up being something that we were happy with, and now we get to share it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Are we sharing it now?
Yeah, if you feel like you're ready to intro it, yeah, you can go for it.
Okay.
You want to tell us who it is and what it is?
Sure.
Do it.
So it's Coming Back into Jaded by the Crystal Method, and the vocalist is Trixie or Trudy Rice.
I know that I don't understand the way my feelings roll. I've got to look outside again and wonder where I've gone. I looked into someone's eyes again, and it's been oh so long. I never meant it to talk again. I tried to silence you.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Under the Covers. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at UTC Music Podcast. We launch new episodes on the 1st and 15th of every month. And if you're new to the show, thank you so much for showing up and watching. For additional features like extra episodes, reaction videos, blooper reels, because we're really good at that, you can sign up for Patreon. And that's also Patreon UTC Music Podcast. So thanks for watching, and please come back.